Good morning, good morning, good morning, and welcome to Monday Marketing with Suzanne. I am Suzanne Moore, and this is week 4 of the More Exposure series, where we're helping women business owners focus on how to build recognition in their business. So I help independent women entrepreneurs go from feeling overwhelmed by all the shoulds in their business to really focusing in on 2 to 3 maximum impact objectives for bringing revenue in most quickly. Now, this week we're talking about strengthening strategies to strengthen your networking skills. Last week we talked about using your network, figuring out that wider network, and really making sure that you're utilizing everyone in your network. And this week we're talking about that more formal business networking, right? And I know in the time of COVID, it can be a bit different. We're not going to large networking events with big groups in person, but there's plenty of networking online, and most of the same principles still apply. So before you attend any networking event, there are some things that you can do to set yourself up for success. First, what do you know about the people that are going to be there? Are there, is there anyone specific that you want to connect with, that you know that you've wanted to connect with? Do you have a list of attendees? Did a friend invite you, and have they told you about people they want you to meet? What do you know, and how can you prepare for meeting those people? Are there certain people that you really want to make sure that you have a conversation with, right? Um, are you clear on what you're offering them when you're there? So I usually have, when I attend a networking event, I usually have something specific in mind that I want to offer people, whether it's a free gift on my website, whether it's a strategy session with me, whether it's a workshop that I'm doing. I always have that specific thing in mind, and that's what I'm talking about. Or if it's a formalized networking situation and I have the opportunity to make an offer, I know what that offer is. For Zoom, I have the link available. In person, I usually have something written down, some kind of handout that tells them where they can go to get it, or how they can go, where they can go to register, right? So make sure you have that ahead of time. If this is a regular networking event that you go to and you are getting to know the people, who have you meant to follow up with that you haven't yet followed up with? It's really good to do that before the event, even if it's an hour before, just to drop them a note and say, oh gosh, are you going to be there today? I've been meaning to follow up with you, right? It makes people, it lets them know that you're thinking about them outside of the meeting, right? Even if it's just that morning. People feel good when you let them know that you're thinking of them, not just when they're right in front of you, right? It's a way to attract people to you. And then finally, before you go, remember that your energy, the energy that you walk into the room with, zoom into the room with, whatever it is, right? That energy counts. So, if you've had a rough day, if your kid, you struggled to get your kid off to school, or you've been in traffic, or you had a fight with your spouse, whatever it is, if there's something going on with you that you're feeling like your energy isn't great before you connect with those you're networking with, take the extra minute to try to reset that. Have a little dance party. Tell yourself why you're excited for this moment. Whatever it is, reset your energy and get yourself in the right frame of mind, because the energy that you express when you attend will have an impact on whether or not people want to connect with you. So then once you are at the event, remember that looking to know more about others is always more important than looking to tell others about yourself. Ask interesting questions. Listen to what they say. If they're talking about something, ask a next level question about what it is so that you can really get to know people and so that they leave that event thinking, wow, she really wanted to know more about me. She's curious. She's interested, right? It's so meaningful. People feel good when you show interest in them. People feel good when you show interest in them. Okay, find 1 to 3 people in any networking event that you want to follow up with and you think are going to be the best connections for you. Maybe it's because you think they're going to be a great referral partner. Maybe it's because they said something that makes you feel like you could help them. Or maybe it's because you might have a referral for them, right? Be a giver. Be a giver. Mingle. Don't speak to the same people every time. Again, this goes back to if this is a networking event that you attend regularly. Maybe you're in a weekly group. Maybe you're in a monthly group. Make sure that you're mingling so that you really get to know everyone there. It is so easy. It's so easy. Even me, I mean, I'm a total extrovert, right? Even me, I find that when I go into a room and I see people that I already know and we're already buddies, I I'm drawn to them and I want to go say hi and see how they're doing. And that's fine. But make sure that they aren't the only ones that you speak to, right? Get out of your comfort zone and connect with others because if you're going to events and if you're going to an event regularly and you keep talking to the same person all the time, we might as well just have a sidebar with them all the time. And this is true as well with Zoom, right? Yes, I know it's not the same as in-person networking, but if there's someone new, dropping a little private message to them and saying, "Hey, it's nice to see you. We haven't connected before. Would you want to have a one-on-one coffee date or something to that effect?" Go for it. There are ways to do personal connection, whether it's in-person networking or online networking. Okay, then after the event, follow up with your 1 to 3 people, preferably within 24 hours, right? It shows that you have real intention to get back to them. But if it's not within 24 hours, just do it, get it done, right? Connect with those people you met and felt any connection to on social media. Now, everyone has different philosophies about this. Some people, I connect with everyone on my Facebook profile. Some people keep their profile really to just their friends, like close friends. Fine. If that's you, connect with them on LinkedIn, connect with them on Instagram, connect with them on whatever platform you are comfortable with or they indicate they are comfortable with, right? I'm not saying any specific one, but I have found that when I have met people in person or in a Zoom, and then I follow up, but also follow up by connecting on Facebook or connecting in LinkedIn, it helps build the relationship faster. And often those people are the ones, because they're business people, they see me promoting my business or they see me talking about my business, and they are the ones who are extra, ready to be liking my post or commenting on my post or sharing positive things because they know from their own business that they're trying to get that connection and exposure to their business, right? um, Track the people that you've connected with in some way. I am a huge proponent of customer relationship management tools. I've done videos on just those. I highly recommend that if you don't already have one, you get one. I find one that is super easy to use. It is like customer relationship management for dummies. It is called TeamZ. It is the one that I use. I tried others before I got to this one, and they were so complicated. I couldn't figure out what it was going to do for me. TeamZ is just my speed. So if you don't want something complex, and you want something super simple, I highly recommend it. But whether it's that or something else, make sure you have a system that will say, hey, you met this person, you wanted to follow up, you had a one-on-one with this person, what's the next step, right? And it depends on whether it was a good referral partner, a potential client, or someone that you had a referral for, right? Set additional follow-ups for those people, right? So maybe the first follow-up is to see if they have a coffee date with you. Then you have the coffee date. Set another follow-up for a month later. Hey, I can't believe it's been a month since we've already connected, right? Or since we connected. Keep in touch. Keep in touch. Thirdly, and I said this earlier, but be a giver. Be a giver to those you meet. Find a way that you can do something nice for them, whether it is someone they may want to speak with, someone who does something similar, someone who has a similar target market, any kind of resource. Anytime you share any kind of resource, it is valuable and it is helpful. And maybe it's even just a book that you read or listened to that you're like, that conversation we had, that reminds me of this book that I read. And I think that if you're looking to learn more about that, you would really benefit from reading this book as well, right? Again, that's just another opportunity to follow up. So before, during, after your networking events, there are some tips for making the most of them. I can't speak, it's Monday morning. Strengthening your networking skills. And if I can support you with this or anything else in your business, I would love to connect with you. You could sign up for a strategy session with me at schedulewithsuzanne.as.me. So schedulewithsuzanne.as.me. And if you've been here while I've been doing this live, I forgot to do this at the beginning, let me know that you're here. And if you watch this on the replay, I'd love to hear what you think. And let me know how I can support you beyond this. Okay? Have a great day.